We're gonna move back one tile. I'll have to give him this elevated ground. I also think I'm gonna put him there. I'm glad that they fixed the famed items again. Because now I can not feel like crap when I loot a famed item and it's just fucking garbage. But it will mean a bunch of our armors are much weaker than they'd be otherwise, which is fine. Okay. It wasn't always 150 or is a range. I believe it's just always 150. I don't know. That's from someone else's data mine stuff. I don't have it firsthand one way or the other. I really like that rock this time around because that rock protects our banner and our hybrid from being attacked by more than one Necro Savant at a time. Making some room for the Necro Savants if they would like to take the tiles where I'd like them to take. That's fine. What am I looking at here, YOEN? 23 and punctured. What is that? Chosen with that's crippling or with or without crippling? With. Yeah. Okay, so a min roll cripples. All right. Yeah, with crippling it's going to do that, right? Oh, I see. That's only 23 damage though, you're saying, and it should be lower than that. It should be higher than that. Huh. I wonder what the hell is going on with that. All right. So let's disarm that one. Can beat that to death. Rolled actually pretty well. Hoping that would actually break it, but sure. Double taunts. Hey. The naming of the sheet is wrong. The chosen row should be for king and the champion row should be for chosen. What are you telling me the actual HP? Chosen have 130? That makes such a big deal. Like if that sheet is wrong that I was linked. The link is from the sheet in Discord that I was linked last night by you guys. Not you guys in particular. I'm not trying to blame. I'm just saying like that's the sheet. That's where I got the information from. How much can you see the HP YOEN from what you're doing? Like I'm not sure how you're getting the information you have access to. Add another mod that shows it. Nice. Okay. Fuck! I didn't wait till his turn was done. Now he's not taunted anymore. Disappointing. Can't move and disarm too. Alright, you get one attack where you want it. Don't waste it. Well, you're not wasting it. Going for it. She baited. Great. Wow. Gotta say, 89% and 98%. Seems like good numbers to roll on. Patch note, fix filthy robot getting famed items. Feels that way. Okay. That's right, XCOM. This is Iron Man. Don't accelerate the progression of items. It's cheating. In fact, you should de-accelerate the progression of items to a absolute crawl. Alright, what is this? 15.6, pretty unexciting. Let's head north. So we want to do the Obsidian Dagger. Do we not really hit 14 or 12 off there? Yeah, we did. Level up on Care Bear. Another 3 roll. I do actually want to take those 4 stam rolls at some point, but not when we're getting 3 attack rolls. This is Nimble, I guess. Good. Level on Curse Lions. Yes! Okay. Alright, and we ended up with Brawny. And Quick Hands, right? Okay. Can I do it with Rondo? The math is different now. Well, it depends. Have we confirmed? I'm going to wait on, before I redo 20 or 30 minutes of fucking spreadsheeting, let's wait until we've actually confirmed the HP numbers. Because this is why I haven't built this build or attempted this build before in part, is because I haven't had I haven't had reliable data on the hit points of the targets we're dealing with. So it was all just speculation and people being like, oh, I always 2-hit, or I always 4-hit, or I always 25-hit, you know, like, so it's been totally useless up until now. Just finish that war. Okay. So once we know, that would be super useful. Okay. So we will find out eventually. All right, we need to go to the Kraken. We need to take out this, I want to get this dagger. This will be the first time. Witches sound like terrible. This stuff doesn't seem very useful either. 130 is okay. Let's head north. Okay. We have a farmhand and a hedge knight. Yep. The farmhand is the guy who just finished leveling, and the hedge knight is the guy who's at 7 right now. Okay. So another hedge knight here, as well as a bastard and a monk. We should look at that. Has 20 buying items for 25% more. Yep. We accept. Okay. Are we selling this shitty fame bow? Like, there's nothing I can do with it, right? It doesn't matter about plus hit percentage when I only get 2 attacks per round, and it's, I mean, it's for, like, stacking overwhelm, but I just don't think that does anything. I think it's the mortal tedium here needs to go. No. See what I did there? I made a joke. It's pretty good. Say so myself. Okay, getting rid of this shit. Sure. Okay. Work warrior 200 HP. Okay, that's the one we thought. Did you confirm for chosen, Yin? Yeah, it was a great joke, chat. I'm not gonna have to sugarcoat it. I mean, it was the best joke we've made all the second half of this stream, I think. The bones sell for a lot now. But how about the converted pieces? These only sell for 199, you think? Sure. We're never gonna use these. Can I just dump them out of inventory for like 2k cash? We done with spiked maces too? Might be. We have a real mace, right? Yeah. Alright. I mean, we might use them. The new legendary armor might be good. No. Don't just throw away. What kind of wasteful stream is this? This is a stream about sustainability. This is a sustainability stream now. And we are sustaining the number of giants that we have to kill to harvest their bones. We don't want to wear out the giant populations. These are 260 pieces. Do we want a couple of 260 pieces? I wasn't even paying attention to us looting them. I think we do. I think they're upgrades over that. Yeah. I mean, that's a 260 piece too with a 20 attachment. We could just attach more pieces to things, right? We have like a 40 or like a 30 right there. We can build these lindworm attachments. There are some lindworm attachments. What do they take? Oh, we don't have a taxidermist here. Also, we should check for famed items. What is that? Paint remover. Can't you just repaint? You know, it's 60k. What campaigns are you guys running around in when you can buy 60k fucking items? Sure. Ooh, that's more interesting. It's a two-handed sword. Is it any good? 85 to 100 is base damage, right? Yeah. 25. So it has slightly higher ignore armor. Max fatigue minus 12. Weapon skills build 1 less is kind of interesting on a two-hander. And chance to hit fed 5%. Meh. Doesn't feel that good. 130 for chosen. What did we work with? We were working with 150. That changes everything. Okay, let's go look. Tenderman enemy mode where the enemies drop gold bars. That seems nice. I mean, do we want this? It is an upgrade for us for a sword. I don't really want to pay 25k on it though. Like, that seems like a lot to pay for this. I mean, it's good, sure. I mean, it's not even that good, right? It's 14% more armor ignore. I mean, it would be good for killing chosen if we're trying to like beat the whole. I mean, not really even, but if we're trying to like just damage things through their armor. Try to haggle, rob the store, burn the city to the ground. We just move on. It's fancy. Yeah. All right, we will, how about a new cart? Feels like that could be good. Okay, what are we gonna go from? 142. In late game, this has been prohibitively terrible right now, by the way. 142. There we go. Yeah, 262. That seems good. 120 off that fucking cart. That's, by the way, way too much. I don't know if one of the modders who made that mod for me is in chat or not, but like, oh, we forgot to roll on the brothers in that last place. Oops. Try out triple fatigue, triple HP. If he only had a triple attack roll as well, we could have built our brother right there. But no. And so much the second card ambition. Like, I like a lot. Don't get me wrong, but that one always felt too much for me. Last campaign we didn't get it though. We installed the Cartman edition after we'd already done the first one, so we only got the first tier of upgrades, which seems fine to me. It was a little heavy-handed, feels like. Yeah. I don't want infinite inventory. Thank you. It would just be infinite trolls from Reddit at that point. Okay. Why did I not roll on those hedge knights? I'm annoyed about that. Alright, 15k later. Think. If we didn't have the tryout mod, we could spend this entire time. Oh, that didn't go up with the second card ambition? Okay. If we didn't have the tryout mod, we could spend this entire time having just hired all those brothers. And once hired, we could immediately dismiss them and then farm up another 50k. Okay. No. All right. It's fine. Go. All right, this hedge knight's still here? Yeah, good. Hilmar the Jouster and Wilhelm the Giant. The Giant, chat. Come on, Dagger Giant. Fuck. Tough HP. Okay. How about the Farmhand? Dumb. Glutton. How about Winrich? Dumb. Fatigue. How about Hilmar? I mean, it's probably alright for a frontliner. I don't really want him though. I feel like we're looking for a very specific brother now. Asthmatic. So where did we go now? We had 55k or 50k or something? Is he good enough? Like, do we need him? We have frontline right now. We're not really in the mood for just a random recruitment, and we want a very high attack brother for this dagger build. Spent 10 for the cart. That's fine. That's true. Cart mod's gonna be good. That means I can keep collecting all my trophies, so we can have our mobile trophy wall with us, which is important for EPing. It only costs you 10 though. You have to get 15k, but it only costs you 10 once you get there. So are we just missing this guy then? Like, they're decent. These could be pretty good, but my front lines are not that great. That's very true. You want to upgrade to another hedge knight, you're saying? Does come with the great sword. Don't mind the great sword. It's only 8k. Fine. All right. 8k hedge knight. We're at 20 of 20 brothers now, though, which means someone gets dismissed when we're ready next. Probably our banner. Our banner's really close. 64 and 9. So it ends up with 25 on top of that. It's 89, which is good. 108 is pretty good. 43 is fine. 63 is whatever. And 9 is good. Hilmar the Jouster. Let's see who he is. Do I have BB roster open? No, I have every other tab known to man except BB roster. See who it is. Click to roll. Who will be joining us? on this wonderful team. Dun, dun, dun. Maxenfett, the jouster. Okay. Welcome. All right. Level ups. Yes, yes. Yes. Yes, yes. 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 It's probably a 3 fatigue roll there. Okay. All right. Student. Recover. Brawny. Good. We have too much garbage in our inventory. Give him a hat. Wear this hat. Treasure it forever. Give him some armor. Put this on. I know it's heavy. It's armor. Go to the training school. I don't care if you're already a hedge knight. Stop being useless. Okay. Is this the one for what? Probably not. All right. Okay. All right. They're still buying at ridiculous prices. We have a 105 that we want to get rid of now. I don't know where it came from. Must have been on one of the people we equipped. Got another two-handed greatsword, which we can get rid of the Aramphia. And this is the new weapon for... Where is he? I do it visually normally, but I can't find him. Darple. I think we have enough axes for the moment. Okay. Stats am I looking for on the Puncture Bro? Triple melee attack with a very high starting melee attack. And then we will run fatigue, probably. It's about the only other thing we give a shit about. HP. HP stars would be amazing too. Okay. All right, where are we headed? Oh, you guys want me to solve the equation first? All right, we can solve the equation first then, hon. All right. I mean, we don't even have to change anything, right? It's just looking at the spreadsheet again. All right, let's go back to the We Hate the Chosen tab. And our new thing is 130, not 150. And this is the benefit of writing out all the iterations in case you do something like this. So 130. Sometimes 3 hits with the mace. Huh. The mace would be actually causing wounds if we wanted it to. So 130. It's a bummer because it was right on the border here. What is this? This is without mushroom, plus crippling, plus executioner. Why does crippling matter? Doesn't. Right, just a 1.2 modifier. 130. This is our Fame Dagger. I mean, 130 does 4-shot with the Fame Dagger. And sometimes 4 to 3 shots with the 3 to 4 shots with the Obsidian. I mean, we can try it. We can try it with the existing dagger. 10% from huge modders. Where's the huge one? Oh, we didn't do a huge, did we? For which one does it matter? For this one here. Huge is another thing that's going to be difficult to find. Where am I looking for? I'm looking for base damage. Where's base damage? Average damage is there. Yeah, this could bring it basically down to a 3 hit some of the time, but not reliably. Yep, huge would be nice. Okay. I see the new famed item changes. I've downloaded the patch. I haven't seen any yet. We just failed a 98% and an 89% roll on famed items. So yeah, I guess I am feeling the famed items. Where do we want to go, chat? Orc camps seem likely. You want to bust this orc camp? You kind of want a chance at unholds. There's some more camps over here, and there's probably, we can go back to the Goblin City if we can find a, we can do it now. Although I would just like some more unholds. Yeah. Oh, Twitch dashboard, sorry. I was reading you guys, I regret it. Okay, thank you, YOEN, appreciate it. Do we wish to take this fight for 14% chance at famed items? Probably. Wonder how many Chosen are in it. Do we want to lose the brothers to Chosen? Check out the hammer on them. Maybe. We almost have a third. Almost have a third whip brother. Almost. Alright, let's go lose some people to orcs. I mean, fight an orc camp. At least find the crack. Oh, you have to go to Kraken too. Fuck me. That's not a very good ambition for us right now. No, the one I want is the Goblin ambition. Because I would like to get the Goblin trophy before Kraken. We want to bring a level 1 to an orc fight. Gets a lot of experience. Oh, it's a baby orc camp. A few orc, 7 to 10 berserkers. That's not that baby. All right, we're gonna go fight him. Can we roll here? No recover yet. 54 stam. It's a very good experience. It's the only thing. I don't think we can. I think we need to give that back. Almost is the answer. All right, let's set up for this fight. A couple of these will give us some famed items potentially. We got to clear them anyways because these are going to be the old famed items, right? So, all right, I'm expecting this cleaver to be fucking phenomenal versus Orc Young. So I'm gonna believe. M-Dugs with no melee defense of any type. Gonna bring Kex, and we're gonna bring Degubla. Okay. This might be Darpo's last ride, or it's Thomas's last ride. We'll see. This Thomas is still the drunk, right? So we got to get him whipped into shape. We need Alps. There's so many things I need right now. I can't like even think of a okay, I'm gonna say this out loud for you guys to remind me at random intervals when it's least appropriate and most annoying. Ready? Let's start with this. We need to head to the Kraken location to turn in the unholds. We need to go to a taxidermist because we need to make the Lindworm attachments out of our Lindworm scales. We need to reset our armor, which we're gonna do right now. We need to finish the we need to get the Goblin ambition, and then complete the ambition to get the trophy so we can actually interact with the Kraken to get the Watermill sword so we can fight the Monolith. Oh, we have to build a brother to fight using the Kraken sword, and we're going to build a different build maybe. I like the last build, but I'm not entirely certain if I want to use it again. We could try it perhaps maybe. We want to, I think, get a two-handed hammer. We'd like to roll on brothers to get both another hybrid as well as another, we want to try the dagger build, which the dagger build is anti-chosen, so we got to find a chosen camp. I want to buy some dogs because we want to fight the new chosen location, the massive chosen location, and see how net dogs help us versus unholds, if they help us versus unholds. I want to find a famed crossbow because there's a crossbow build I want to mess with, including this build here, but I want to try to see if the crossbow build makes it any good. And I want to figure out if we could possibly make multiple crossbows viable in some way that I'm not entirely understanding. And is that it for now? I think that's it for the moment. Okay. So just keep those things on top of your head. Why did I name it Goblin Banner? It motivates with the whip, of course, like goblins. Oh, additional padding. Yes, an additional padding. Yep, good calls, good calls. All right. What are we doing? Scott is fighting. Okay. All right, this is Fashion Bro time. Fashion Bro it up. Let's go. We've got a Fashion Bro here. There's no choice. Too many. We've been very very lazy about moving armor around recently, so we need to fix that. When we fashion bro, we don't go half-assed on fashion broing. This has got to be full-on fashion bro. All right, everyone's trousers off. Oh god, there's still more of trousers to take off. There's so many trousers to take off. Fine. Okay. Organize the inventory. Formation mod, delete the inventory. Let's set up our ranks here. We're gonna run brothers and locations for stabbing. We will take some back ranks. M-Dugs comes to mind. All right, it's Thomas with 39 melee defense, not bad. We want a sword in that area. I think it's Thomas's sword spec. He is. Okay, that's plus resolve for now. So you can run in the middle there. All right, Darple, not super exciting here, so we won't bother about it. Okay. All right, Scott needs to live. We're leveling him. We can bring the hybrid for disarms. I don't know if we can bring 3 levelers here. It's a little bit excessive. Sister Nobu would be good in this fight. Probably on the front line, right? The mace in the back, perhaps? The mace has been... I'm not sure how the mace is going to do in this fight, honestly. Maybe one more frontliner. Probably Nobu. 32. Like, it's M-Dugs. M-Dugs is back rank. So he doesn't have a fucking melee defense. Where did Mobu go? Why can't I see her? Her shield is invisible. She's there. Who goes here then? Billy, I guess. Okay. All right. And M-Dugs we want to bring here. I think the two-handed mace is better than the one-handed mace versus orcs since they're not stunnable. The two-handed hammer, rather. Do we want to bring disarm? Yes, we do. Do we want to bring not a jouster? Maxon Fed here? I do, but I'm not sure he survives. Scott also has access to Battle Forge, but it's unassigned. All right. Let's fix people's armor first, I guess. What do we actually have for armors now? I haven't looked in a while. So we've got a couple really big ones. How are we on stamina? Dagubla's at 98. Kex is at 86. Dagubla has 12 more stam than Kex. Dagubla laughs at people with lower stam than him, thinking very little of them as people. I'm guessing, but I assume it goes without saying. So 22 on these helmets. 18 on that helmet. Is a 255 good enough for berserkers? It's questionable. Maybe. Kex with the lighter 300. I could run 300 helm here for healing purposes. On the megas. The megas want the healing the most. They're gonna get hit sooner or later, and they have a lot of HP, so maybe might give them another full hit. Use them with 49, that's fine. 65 is a little bit low, but we're taking advantage of that. Who has a big stam? 100, 127, 124. 127 is Thomas. That's what I like to see. All right, do we have a plate we can attach to that? Hell yeah, we do. Well, we could 260. I think I'm gonna make it 300 though. This is not plated. Plating is a lot more valuable, a lot more value when you're super high defense, since it's much less likely you get hit. But I do appreciate the fact he can carry heavier armor. I could drop him in the 42 stuff. Like, this stuff's pretty fucking good. Weighs the same as what he just took off. It gives him another 100 health on top of that. Just not sure about that. He's not one of the people I want to have die this fight. Oops, did I say that out loud? There might be some people I want to have die this fight. All right, let's attach the Lindworm scale cloak to this. Okay. What do we have for helmets? Helmet situation's pretty sad these days. All right. 255. This guy is actually really high damage. Do you need this guy? This is 310. Do we have a heavy 300? 258, a 302 on 16. 255 on 22. See, that seems like a good use of that to me. We don't need the fucking stam for anything except avoidance, right? All right. So 300 here lets me actually have workable Damage, what are we running with? 253. The 328 here. This is so much stam. 85 is probably more than we need. Let's run the 400 here. All right, Billy has no stamina to speak of. He also has no resolve to speak of, but his resolve is slowly going up as he gets veteran levels. So we could run him in the 400. Nobu. What is the value of these two relative characters? 84, 89, 32, 29, 103, 100, 45, 53. It's a little bit higher value on Billy, I think. Let's give him the 332. What do we have for Nobu? Also not super great stam. Starting to get heavy, right? This is 39 for 270, 253, 267 for 30. Seems reasonable. All right, helmet-wise, 13 and 16. Pretty similar, but not great. Could go the other way like that. Oops. 69 workable stam, 67 workable stam. That's pretty close for our front line. The megas are in 49 each. Kek's a little bit lighter of a mega, has to wear better gear. Questionable about giving him the armor, but we'll see. You like that hat just fine, Nobu? Okay. We want you to have workable stam. You understand. All right, hybrids. This master reinforced armor. This is what my hybrids should be wearing in this fight. They should be wearing that with the fucking bone plating on it. In fact, I'm not going to put them in that. Leaves me a little bit worried. We could run 130s with bone platings. 115 is really a little bit light versus orcs. All right, what's our armor situation down to like right now? We still have M-Dugs with 107 stam, 109 on Scott already, and 120 on Darple. Darple can wear 260, modified 260 mail, which is one of these. I don't think I have another 40 plate right now, so I think 290 is about as high I can go in that, right there. Also with a heavy helm. This is 23 for 250, and this is 22 for 255. I love how the Barbarian Beer is worse than Fallen Hero gear, but sure. Okay, that's for Darple. Darple can rock that for now. All right, we've got 250, 270, 255, and 253 with the bone plating. Get some pretty heavy shit on these guys if we want to. I'm unsure about this being unplated. I like that we can use a decayed plate of shield there because we don't have great armors. This is probably M-Dugs, right? This is a nimble dude, so it's M-Dugs for the last armor. He's our last frontliner. 23 melee defense leaves me so unappreciative of that character. So this is what, a 230 hat to go with it. He's not exactly frontline. One hit from a berserker is okay with that. And then we've got Scott, who needs to live with what, 250? Is that our next highest? Unless we throw on bone platings on something shitty. We have a 260 here, actually. We could bone plating that too. If we're willing to bone plating a fallen hero armor, which we might actually be, what we should do is run that there. I mean, the one hit there is useful, but I think the one hit on a super evasive brother is better than the one hit here. So something like this. So you can be in 300 gear in the back with like a 215 helmet. Sure. Okay. He has battle forged if we're willing to do it. We should be in a minute. All right, 115 hat for the disposable banner, like a 130 here, like that. Like this. I like to paint his hat. And can I afford to bring... We'll run that... Need one archer, right? Okay. So let's put up our archers next. This is 150. This is 160. So clearly this one is better. Which is the bow that has ignore? It's this one. on Mora, the hat. Really would like to not lose this brother. I don't even know if I should be bringing him. All right, the rest of them can line up with whatever. Okay, hats. We're short one of the hats. Should have kept an extra 90, I guess. Okay, I can use single. This one worked here, right? It's basically the same ratio. So we can lose the one vision and be okay about it. That's fine. Okay, we're using all of our fame gear now except for the shields. The answer is yes. We have whips, 2 for disarms. We're not bringing the famed mace because we hate our lives. We're bringing skull hammers because we don't have a real hammer. We're at 12 people, 1 archer, 1 disarm, leveling 2, not leveling the very low brother. Okay, I kind of want to level Scott to get to Battle Forged. We have to make a decision here though, and the decision is he ever going to be an axe duelist? If the answer is yes, do we just assign the axe now? Like, who's gonna have better stam? So the comparison right now is 124 to 97, and there's only 3 levels different. This guy's gonna have way better stam, right? So even if he rolls 4 on 3 of them, that's only 12, brings him up to 109. Like, way better. This is probably a good candidate for a duelist. 97 has a weapon in hand, thank you. That's quite a bit difference, actually. So this is now only 13. So they're actually similar. Thank you, I would have missed that. Can we greedily not assign this? We're gonna notice the lack of Battle Forge if we start getting hit by fucking Orc Warriors over here. And the lack of rotate in this fight. Is Mace Duelist nimble? Does our Mace Duelist not have a fucking spec at all? No, our Mace Duelist is Battle Forged. Oh yeah, about that. All right. That's a 230 hat. I thought that was something else. Great. And this guy was nimble. Okay. Thank you, Engelus, for the sub. Welcome. Alright, so we've got gear now assigned. We can actually build him as an axe duelist now if we want. The fighting axe is just really unexciting as an axe duelist. And we might have to cleaver duelist him. If we pick up an orc cleaver, he might be a cleaver duelist. Years of watching, you should sub. Hey, I can't guilt you into things like that, but I'm not going to be upset if that is the case. Thank you for the subscription. Alright, we're gonna greet it. We're gonna greet it and bring it like this. Let's hope we don't regret. Okay. All right, we're not bringing the bleeder this time, right? Good. We have 1 unassigned point on M-Dug. Still waiting on a famed weapon for that. The axe is fine in the meantime. All right, let's take this fight. This is going to be a big one.